So there was a guy who was interested in dating me. So in the process of us getting to know each other, we opened up to each other about things, about our past, previous relationships, because he was put on this whole vibe of he really, really wanted to get to know me. He wanted to start a relationship with me. In the process of us getting to know each other, I opened up to him about some previous traumas that I had in my past, in my childhood. And his theory for me getting over my trauma was to, he felt, give in to those discomforts. Oh, it's okay. When you're younger, everybody experiences things, that make them uncomfortable when it comes to sex. Oh, all kids did stuff like that. So his thing, in order for me to get over it, was to embrace it. If sexual things made me feel uncomfortable, if I wanted to stay away from sexual things, don't shy away from it. His theory was, you'll get over it if you give in. Yeah, so another type of person that we should stay away from when we are trying to reach our higher selves are those people that I would call trauma triggers. Those people that during your phase or during your time of trying to enlighten yourself, heighten your well-being, if there are people in your circle, whether they're trying to be your friend or whether you're trying to date them, especially if you're trying to date them and be on an intimate or romantic level with them, if they are bringing up triggers and they're making you feel uncomfortable, that is not the type of person that will be good for your higher self journey. Now, I do want to throw a disclaimer out there that some things will cause triggers, whether it's depression, anxiety, traumas that have happened with you in your past or recent traumas. Things will make you feel a certain way. And I'm not saying, oh, get rid of any person that makes you feel a certain way. It's all in how they go forward with that trigger. Because like I said, anything can trigger you. Depending on what trauma you have been through in your past, anything can trigger you. A commercial can trigger you. Someone saying one little thing can trigger you. Something you see out in public can trigger you. Something that happens, it can trigger you. But it's all a matter of if it's a person in your life that's trying to get close to you, if they continuously trigger you, but they're not triggering you. Like if it's an intentional trigger, put it that way. Intentional trauma triggers. Those people that are in your life that are intentionally trying to make you feel uncomfortable, when you have told them, this makes me uncomfortable, this makes me feel a certain way, this is not making me happy, this is not making me feel my higher self, this is reminding me of my lower self, this is reminding me of something that hurt me in my past. If their method to helping you is, oh babe, it's all right, get over it, let's just do it anyway. And the more you do it, you won't feel hurt about it anymore. No, that is, I'm not medically trained. I don't have a counselor degree, but this is not no get over your fears by jumping off of a bridge with a bungee jump on you. This is not one of those types of things. Like, I think anybody with normal common sense would know you should not be around anyone or give your time to anyone that is not helping you to feel your best self. And to get to your best level or your highest self, you can't have people that are trying to bring you down. And I'll just say again, because I think this is important. I'm not saying run away from everybody that reminds you of trauma that you've been through, because trauma triggers will happen. I'm talking about running away from those people who intentionally try to drudge up your trauma. Those people who are not understanding of your trauma. Those people who are using your trauma to bring you down. So yeah, that's another type of person that I would say you should stay away from during your higher self journey. Trauma triggers.